So what if we just made Minion of the Mighty deck good? Okay, so I've run into this thing in the play queue constantly where people don't care about their win rates. They just want to get wins because they want to get off the client or something. You know, people that hate Magic sort of thing. They just want to get their wins. They're stuck in an abusive relationship with themselves. So they got to play their wins without thinking about their wins, right? So anyways, with that, I want this card banned. And the only way to get a card banned is to make it good. Because I'm tired of sitting going, oh, Mulligan, concede. Yeah, I know what you are. And then I'm back in waiting in the, like, come on, guys. Let me play Magic. I want to play Magic. I don't want this nonsense here doing this. So, we're going to use it against them. So, Minion of the Mighty has combo where you get 6 power and you attack with this. Then you get to put a dragon into play. And our dragons are Terror Mount Velus and Twinflame Tyrant. This does facilitate a turn to win. So, we are kind of just rolling with this portion of the combo and then a bunch of buff spells. And the thing that makes this good is we're also fusing it with a Prowess Shell, Slickshot Show-Off, and Monastery Swiftspear. Now, Slickshot offers the option where you play it plus like one of these buff spells, so you don't have to have a critical mass, and then you can send in for 6. So it gains its 6 power as a result. And so that makes it so that you're attacking with a Slickshot, a Minion, and Twinflame Tyrant and whatnot. Minion doesn't have to have the power. A Minion can attack for 0 and the Pack Tactics clause will still trigger. Outside all of that, our Hired Claw is just an all-in-one package card. As for the buffs, we've got Maximized Velocity, just something that we can fire off early, and then if we get like a top deck Minion of the Mighty after, or like a top deck Dragon when we head a Minion of the Mighty or something, you know, something where we just happen to pull the combo, then we can run that and get a little bit of haste immediately later down the road. Reckless Charge obviously being the same thing. This is just kind of the 5th copy, and we can discard extra dragons number of times anyway because we're going to draw them, or extra Minion of the Mighties that are just not doing their work. Monstrous Rage giving trample is very key so that we can get our Swiftspears in. And Scale Up is just 6 power all at once for the minion, so we're going to roll with that. Throwing that on a Slickshot will make it 8 power, notably. So they'll turn that 1 into a 6, then we get the +2. So very important to note that. So typing and power matter slightly. Again, Hired Claw, it asks for lizards to be attacking to get its 1 ping damage, so you have to kind of calculate that into your math. While this is a nice all-in-one card where you can just kind of spend your mana, and if the opponent's like, I'm going to leave mana open, all right, then I'll just put my mana into this thing. You say, haha, I got you in response to your +1/+1 counter. Here's a shock. You're like, oh no, you used your removal on this thing. And you know, you're amassing lands in your critical mass in the background. And Wild Shape will give us Trample and Hexproof as modes optional. I would prefer Blossoming Defense, but Trample is just too good to have on this card when we've got elves everywhere, chump blocking, cats everywhere, chump blocking. We just need to be able to get through on the ground with Monastery Swiftspears and whatnot. So this is the reason for this card. Not a preference. We also had to start pushing to some of the green spells because we have Bridgeworks Battle as an MDFC land. And it's a fight spell, and it can do a job here as well. It'll get rid of some of the nasty stuff while still technically counting as a buff spell in a pinch if we want to hold on to this. All right, lastly, we will be playing in ranked. I know that I just kind of hit the play queue because, you know, play queue is the Souls-like of Arena. That's where all the best decks are. That's where all the people trying to get your free wins with the top tier stuff. And then everyone that's just like wants to make a name for themselves that's with whatever they created is over in the rank. So we're going easy mode, but that's also because the play queue matchmaker puts you up against equal power decks, which in practice means you are going to play in mirror matches all the time. And when mirror matches are going to be simply Minion of the Mighty, were you on the play or were you on the draw? That's not defining a good game. So let's go over to where there's a more diverse set of decks. All right, looks like we've got ourselves a combo in hand. If we can get to it. We'll see. It's possible. Based on the fact that we just simply don't have the lands to pull it off right now, we can open up with a higher claw. If we get a second red source, we can always we can always set up something else here. But right now, let's try to protect the combo for a little while. Let's get some land drops down. So let's send in the higher claw. All right, so they're ready to do something. I'm more like, that's a fragment reality. Let's plot off a slick shot. So now it gets harder for them. Thornspire Verge is pretty good. So when do we set this down? They're never going to tap mana. They're just going to kill everything forever. Fine. Then we'll hit them with the higher claw forever. Like, do something. Yep. We need them to spend mana on stuff. But they'll never do that. Minion of the Mighty. Slick shot. Reckless charge minion. Now we got haste. Now we're gonna get our bump. Dovin's veto. Okay. So we attack for 3. Now we're gonna probably get like Divine Purged because hate. I hate everything. I hate. I mean, we just keep rolling. We just keep rolling. So this still gives us our 6 no matter what. Stifle? Stifling? Terror? Oh, really? Really? You decided not to counterspell the flashback spell, huh? All right. Boom, boom, boom. Here's all your removal into your face. Boom, boom, boom. It's nice to have a second threat in Slick Shot. All right, so we're on the play with this, and what can we do with it? It doesn't have a dragon, but it has a higher class Slickshot Show-Off, so we can go that route. That seems fine. Bridgeworks Battles can do whatever they need to do. Our opponent mulligans. So respect a clock for a combo on their end. So we'll open higher claw for now. It might just go a little ways here. We'll see. Is blue-white control just literally what platinum tier is here? Like, Tome Scour, never mind. It is, oh, it's this deck. All right. So now we have to care a little. All right. Well, first things first, we're gonna just jam Slick Shot. And we're gonna tell them, you gotta have it next turn. You gotta have it now. Okay. It is what it is. So we can do a double wild shape for what it's worth. Minion of the Mighty's not coming into play here. That's not happening. Bridgeworks Battle is going to be a land for this. We're not triggering a minion proc, so we're just sunning. So we have to get the lizard proc on Higher Claw like so. Okay. And then we'll give this trample. And then we'll give this. Well, let's hold off on that. Well, Monstrous Rage. This, I'm trying to dodge like Pyroclasms and nonsense here. All right. Still nothing? All right then. Now how about a trample? All right then, cool. Sometimes you just get all the buff spells. Sometimes you got a person that doesn't go off on turn 2. Sometimes you go off on turn 3. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at a couple of dragons and no other creatures. This is a mole. We're looking at a dragon and a bunch of buff spells. Mulligan. Monastery Swiftspear, Higher Claw. Looks like we're throwing back a Twinflame Tyrant for this one. And I guess a land. All right, let's open Higher Claw. Get that ready. Opponent on Artifact Land. So Swiftspear or Higher Claw. It's all relative. So let's bump this way. Maybe we'll get a Reckless Charge on something with a little more meat. Emery. Are we just gonna be doing some lands? No, bad lands. Okay, so they are never blocking Swifty here. Like, not in a million years. So let's get some extra damage in here. They're down to 12. Now let's just hope for a little bit of love. So they go and grab their Simulacrum Synthesizer, and then they affinity out the other like 5 cards in their hand, and we can never get in again. Is that where I'm understanding we're at now? It turns out no is the case for that, so awesome. All right. So I guess we're going to hit up a Reckless Charge. They tapped all out? They are tapped all out. So 8. If we do Monstrous Rage, that's 3. +1. Yeah. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 damage with the Monstrous Rage. And then the Reckless Charge is... yeah, it's enough. All right, we're on the draw, but we have no dragons for this one. We still have Swiftspear, Monstrous Rage, Slickshot. We got some stuff going on here. This is totally fine. We don't have haste, so there's a consideration to just throwing up Minion of the Mighty to eat this first shock, which our opponent doesn't have. But they could respect it, or they're just going to drop the Unstable Amulet. All right. No dragon. Unfortunate. All right. So, plot Slickshot. They can't leave Minion of the Mighty in play. Like, they have to make an action at some point here. Fucking life gain. No dragons yet. Ocelot Pride. Uh-huh. Must be nice to have those cards to rub together in that deck. I can't pull it off. Whatever. All right. I guess we roll. Slickshot. Swifty. I'm trying to figure out what the count is here. How do we get enough? I don't know the answer to that. So anyways, we're going to scale up Minion here. Like, I want the second Swifty down, but I want them to be uncomfortably blocking and never stable here first. So we're going to try and roll this way. So this is just straight 6, and then, yeah, oh, this is all this. Let's just crack in with all this. We don't have a dragon. It is what it is. Let's send this. And then we'll Monstrous Rage if they decide to interact. Okay. All right, they're at 6. How's that life gain working for you? Hopefully not well. I'm hoping not well is the end. Nah! Nah! Why? Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be City's Blessing too. God damn it. Goblin Bombardment. It's a problem card in this format, that's for sure. It's in like half the decks at the top. Gross. So gross. Like, this is all the disgusting habits. Sacrifice. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi. Let's do one of these numbers. Let's Reckless Charge this Swiftspear. Sneaky, sneaky, we didn't have a dragon last time. Surprise! Start carrying. Unfortunately, we're stuck. Yeah. So they jump block, 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 jump block. Here you're at 2. Enjoy. Have a nice day. I mean, that's a clock we can handle, but ugh. All in. More lifelink? Yeah. There's gotta be like a... Did they have a means to kill me here? Or are they just saying, I give up? Because that's 5. Is that enough? That gets some trample through. So, they have to throw everything at the Twinflame Tyrant here. If. What if this is a removal spell? Don't know. We're playing around mostly nothing at this point. All right, that trample there is trample there. Let's buff the Tyrant here. Energy used. That's a land. They don't have an answer. They're just all in as much as I am. So that's 12 damage on the Tyrant. Assign damage. I wish to assign 1. And, oh my. I have not worked with that trample damage. All right, you're dead. Woo, what a game. Yeah, that came down to the wire. We were both done for. Wow. Okay, so one notable thing about this deck was you have to mulligan way less. Like, you have to mulligan like a normal deck. Just go to a good hand. So you're going to have some duds because you got a combo in there. So, but beyond that, it's like, yeah, you might be mulliganing like every other game or every game, but you're mulliganing way less. You're just like, is this a playable set of cards? Yes. I don't have to go specifically to Minion of the Mighty. Oh, my Minion Mighty's dead. I got nothing left in this hand. No, you got something, right? So Minion of the Mighty players, go, have fun. I know you have all these cards. Go, play with them. Play this deck differently. Enjoy Magic for once. Get this card banned for me. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye-bye.